Old Yorkie here, once again, seeing if we live similar lives. For someone stuck in a demon-infested burning city. Hope we don't. You never know. We're trying to get out of the graveyard right now because heaven can wait. Right, let's go. Now, I did some reading around on this DLC. Not to learn tricks or anything, but see what other people thought. And it seems I'm not an idiot. Lots of people are saying that a lot of the fights that you're forced into are just not fun because they're overwhelming. So although I normally play on core, on the main game, even it's at bloody normal now, because, well, yeah, exactly. You just make sure that's what I've got. Options, controls, no, difficulty, normal.
I'll protect you from all harm.
Okay, so we have to take these guys down. Well, I say I'm not an idiot. I mean, there's many who would say I still am, but not in seeing this as being too hard. And it's only really the big boss battles that I like that. Whenever the way everything shoots an enemy... Oh, right, so that's got to be my archer. Melee, melee, melee. Guess that can be you. Well, you're not very good, are you? You'd be better. That's not the right one, is it? Get in there. There, now. Alluring charisma. You can have that as well, Witchy Poo.
I will not falter.
We could really use rest. What's this? Here lies Ironhead, who gave his life for the Queen of Mendeb, promised to return in an hour of need. Yeah, but are you going to make the need worse by returning? Oh, and that's where we came from, isn't it? That's fine. We're not looking at that. And this...
Let me handle them.
Uh-oh. Skeletons. Don't care about that. Mage's Crypt. Master Wizard, I brought some of my friends. Do you mind if we borrow a certain... Won't mind, he's dead. Well, I wouldn't rely on someone being dead, meaning they won't mind. I mean, the dead seem to have had some very strong objections to some stuff lately.
We do it my way.
Zombie Walker. There we are.
Follow if you dare.
55. One Acid Arrow. Ring of Protection. I don't have one of them, I do now. Book. in the main game, some books, if you do an info, actually give you a boost. I don't know if these do. Probably not. No. Looks undisturbed. It would appear the late majors was... Okay. Nothing there. It just... that's all that is in here. Okay. Time to pop back out. Oh, and that's to leave the graveyard. Hang on, there's stuff here. Some loot around. I think we've cleared everything out. Not going to send the idiots over here, though. They'll be running through the bloody acid again. That's all that stuff.
I'm off.
This. Don't need it. Oh, no one who can use it can benefit from it. This. What was... Hey lads, get here on the double, someone's rummaging in our stuff.
This will be quick.
Oh!
You're going down.
I feel faint.
Ooh. Well, that didn't... You shouldn't have showed up, because it didn't help you any, did it? Might be able to use them. Let's see. Now, I'm using hide armor at 4, but if I add the other, that's no good, because it will stop. It will add 1 AC and reduce it by 1 dex. That's no good. You rusty chain shirt. That's no good to you, is it? That, a proper chain shirt would be. You. Studded leather, maybe. Yeah. You are dead. Oh. That's not very good. You got the best you can have, haven't you? And you're fine. You're dead. Whoever survived, let's get out of here. If anyone survived. Looks like we got a couple. Get them, get the tools. Masterwork Earthbreaker. That could be useful. But want all the trash. Normally I'd get it anyway and sell it as soon as I could, but I can't rely on that here. Now, you... Earthbreaker's two-handed though, isn't it? Yeah, it's 2 to 12. 6 to 16 versus 4 to 11. You're giving up your shield. I don't think I need it. By escaping the desecrated graveyard, the group has drawn one step closer to the end of their journey. Where are they? Why are we seeing them if we got out of the graveyard? Overcoming one obstacle after another, the group desperate survivors made their way through bleeding Canabres. Sometimes Rickardo Sendri would notice a twisted, lopsided figure following at their heels. When light fell on the creature, it looked like a demon of ice and hoarfrost that quickly vanished, as if it had never been there. The light soon began to dim as smoke filled the air. The road took them straight into the burning ruins of a quarter of vile demons set ablaze. Hot, crackling air enveloped them. Fearing the dancing flames, the frost creature fled, but Sendri and Rekarth kept lookout for it, not daring to pay attention to anything else. The group was surrounded by burning mansions and humbler homes with doors yawning open. The roar of the flames rose to a deafening crescendo, pierced by a desperate scream. Someone was trapped amid the flames and was begging for help. After observing the burning ruins, the group decided to shield themselves. This task. Ina, you should be good. Healer made a sour face but took a jar of ointment out of her bag, carefully spread it over her hands and face, and pressed it to her companions. She informed the grease would protect their skin from the heat. Ina's anguish at using up an entire meager supply of the precious remedy went unmentioned. After observing the burning ruins, the group decided to help the poor souls. Bemir. Big man bravely transferred, but soon came back looking despondent. He told his companions by the time he got to the door barricaded by a collapsed roof beam, there was nobody knocking anymore. It was obvious the discovery had devastated their simple-minded miller. After observing the burning ruins, advanced through the flames. The fire was left behind, and the escapees entered what once had been the city's quarters, but was now reduced to a mess of rubble and timber. Demon Lord Discari's side had split the ground wide open, bringing down buildings in some places and destabilising the pavements in others. A single misstep could send a careless traveller tumbling to their death. There were demons here. As the party advanced, they found corpses of crusaders who had fought against the line here, fought to hold the line here, fought against it, that wouldn't be good, until their final breath. The sounds of laughter were getting close, punctuated by screams and bloody squelches. Terror and the icy chill of the grave seemed to radiate from the open doorway of a nearby cellar. The way forward was uncertain, but the way back was barred with rising flames, so we continue. I sat down on a ruined wall to have a short rest and shot a venomous look at her companions. Dead men walking, that's who we are, she blurted out, and there's always something chilling in her words. Oh, there was something chilling in her words. Something sincere, incontrovertible. Nobody dared to object. Her words were echoed in every survivor's heart. They decided to scout out a route, ride the explorer with rope, and send you. Failed a stealth check, oh dear. After Ben had disappeared into the ruins, he carefully picked his way through the wreckage using paths nobody else knew. As he squeezed through a narrow street with precarious leaning walls, the broad-shouldered miller made a wrong turn and got stuck between some rocks. He managed to pull through, but overdid it and caused the unstable structure to collapse. The entire street came crashing down instead with a terrible noise. The rope wrapped around the miller's waist did nothing to save him from the boulders plummeting from above. The miller covered his head with both hands and dashed out of the collapsing building before the rubble could finally bury him. Finding himself in a safe place, Benmir admitted that the route he had charted was impassable and came back to the survivors empty-handed. Survivors divided, so... bury them. Failed. After rummaging through her bag, Inai produced a bottle of oily liquid. She generally doused the bodies of the fallen and struck a fire. Fire greedily devoured the corpses, but the healer had paid too much attention to the well-being of the dead and too little to her own. A greedy tongue of flame licked her oil-soaked sleeve, and only Rekar's swift intervention prevented her from losing an entire arm. Still, a severe burn was the price to pay. Though hissing in pain, Inai stared at the funeral pyre with stubborn pride. She said, "Burns be damned. Demons will not touch your bodies, and your souls will be welcomed by the gods." Survivors decided so. Nobody, we can't do that. Make a camp. But it was a mistake. As soon as the group had made camp in the ruins they thought to be very safe and secure, a loud rumbling was heard, and the whole building began to collapse in on itself. A yawning chasm opened underneath their feet, eager to devour the careless travellers. It was a miracle nobody slipped in and plunged to their death. Oh dear. Crouching onto the rocks for dear life, the survivors hung suspended over the chasm, and making their way back up cost them tremendous effort, bruised palms, bleeding fingers, and no small amount of terror. The ascent cost the escapees dearly. The moment they got out, everybody collapsed on the ground. Every wound was burning like fire, and the weary bodies lacked energy to fend off the assault of infection or disease. Oh dear lords. Let's move on. Not knowing a safe route, the survivors had to traverse the ruins at their own risk. Sometimes the stones under their feet collapsed and revealed the dark chasms of abandoned cellars. Dangerously leaning walls dropped heavy boulders on the group and threatened to bury them under the rubble. Crawling through the dark basements, filled with dread, the escapees breathed in the stench of decay, tearing apart their lungs with painful coughing. At last, the perilous quarter, where every step had threatened the escapees, with death was left behind. There were human voices ahead, quiet and wary, which meant they did not belong to vile cultists. Had their difficult journey come to an end? I don't know. I'm going to guess not yet. Welcome to the rich quarter. Not too long ago, the guard here would have given riffraff like you and me the boot. With a grim chuckle, Rekarth looked at the destruction all around. Now they got bigger problems. We can stroll down the boulevards, do some window shopping, have some coffee. Pretend we're the cream of the crop. My hospital, it's right around the corner. Don't dawdle. Go and see if everyone's in one piece. Hey, Benmir leans over to you in confidence and continues in a low voice. I've heard there's an Inquisitor's post round here somewhere. I don't rightly want to meet them. It's not like I'm guilty of anything, but it's just they're scary people. They start interrogating you, one thing leads to another, and all of a sudden they're stringing you up over a bonfire. If they show up, could you hide me from them, please? I'd be much grateful. What can we expect here? Used to be pretty safe in here, and fun too. Ladies with their gallant escorts, all kinds of shops, music, la 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 la. I mean, not so much anymore. Yep, they're playing a different sort of music here now. Can you hear it? The screams, the racket, the ringing. We're heading into the thick of the street fighting. If we're lucky, we'll make friends. If we're not, we'll be between a rock and a hard place. How do we get out? Normally, I could find my way through here blindfold, but now, we'll have to improvise. The key is to keep our eyes peeled, stay away from the demons, and avoid getting mixed up in fights if we can help it. This district is chock full of walls and watchtowers and such. I've always wanted to see what's inside them, and I swear my broken glasses and monocle I'm going to get someday to replace them. That is now And... Huh? I swear on my broken glass and monocle I'm going to get someday to replace them. That now is the best time. Alright. Let's get going. Come on. We've got to be away somewhere. And you're dead.
I do what I must.
Maybe we should burn them. Oh. Okay. Hey, stay back, all of you. Portly grey-haired man in the window points his crossbow at you. You see a few more people huddling behind him, clearly civilians, but all likewise armed with crossbows. I saw one of you turn into a ghoul. I bet the rest of you are consensus as well. Stay away from us. The cultists captured us, but we escaped. Could you share some of your supplies with us? This is a town hall, not a soup kitchen. We're under siege here. You don't mind. Every crumb of hardtack goes a long way. If you want to trade, then by all means, but don't expect handouts. Who are you? What a preposterous question. Can't you see that he's speaking to legitimate authorities? Magistrate Pel Vesely at your service. The man looks down at you proudly. This is the town hall. Not some roadside watering hole. You won't find any old rabble here. What are you doing here? We're holding down the fort as best of our abilities. The gods have so far been kind enough to spare us from any demons, but we've had some cultists trying to get in. We gave them a few bolts for their trouble, but those slight miscreants could return any moment. Fortunately, we have prepared ourselves accordingly. The magistrate nods and at the barricaded doors. Before you make any request, no, we are not accepting refugees. We couldn't even if we wanted to. As you can see, the entrance is blocked to the point where no one can enter or leave with the help of a construction crew. If you required assistance, ask the Inquisitors. We saw their unit walk past our windows yesterday. No point in asking us. What's news in the city? Terrible, but you know that already. But if you want to hear some city gossip, bureaucrat chuckles. Every word has it that one highborn gentleman of what names, but is certainly known to all. Anyway, he threw a city day party that was so wild, he actually missed a demon invasion. We know who that is. Can you imagine waking up after a drinking session, not knowing what's occurred, and wondering if your spree from the night before is the reason the city now lies in ruins? Alright, let's trade. Get rid of that. Keep that. Not going to keep that. All of this is zero, isn't it? All the trash. Alright, we don't have raised dead, unfortunately. That gives us some money at least.
I'm gone.
Let's kick their backsides.
Where are you going, Yorkie?
Strike!
Oh yeah.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
It's you or me.
down.
We do it my way.
To the tower.
This fight won't be my last.
Oh, it's locked. Oh. We can't get anywhere further there, so we go out to the tower again. Can we get in there? Oh.
Let me handle them.
Don't hold back! Mere flesh wound. How could this happen?
Quite easily, really. You got hit a lot. And quite hard and all.
I'm off.
Damn it.
Ransack Town. Shield has been nailed to the front door for some reason.
I do what I must.
Defeat is not an option.
You should have run!
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Strike!
This way.
Yeah, we're down. Did you get in at them? Well, apparently we can't do anything but wait here. Oh, damn.
You should have run!
I'll gut you!
I'm not sure why we can't move over there, but never mind.
Assist me!
It's a bit weird. And it doesn't look like we can get any further up there.
I'm gone.
The tower this way. Knight's down from numerous injuries. Alright. And that's where we came in the other way. Cool. We can't get past that lot of stuff. Get that loot. There we are.
We
still
will
got it.
prevail. Attack!
Could this happen?
We could really do with resting somewhere, couldn't we?
We this do it my way. Quick. This will hurt.
Help! Now! My mission has ended in failure.
A mere flesh wound.
Kinda really wishing Witchy Poo wasn't dead. Cannot rest here.
Follow if you dare.
Yeah. Well.
Let's kick their backsides.
Oh, dear.
No
More
holding
cultists out
back.
missing stuff.
Together we stand.
We have no health, we have no spells, we have no nothing.
They don't know who they're dealing with.
My mission has ended in failure.
A mere flesh wound.
Not really.
How could this happen? How could this happen?
No.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I just need...
Nowhere to rest. And we can't go back through there. Onwards, ever onwards. Oh, there is a camp there, I forgot that.
I'm gone.
I've survived worse.
Right.
We do it my way.
No, we don't want to do that, really. We can live without doing that. Wasting rope.
Defeat is not an
Pull
option.
back!
This fight won't be my last.
No holding back.
Follow if you dare.
Right. Right over here. Alright.
I've survived worse. Help! Now! I am your end!
Which end though? Front end or back end?
I'm off.
Let me handle them.
Alright, we got more coming up.
My mission
Ow.
has ended in failure.
My gift to you!
Here we are, camping.
I do what I must.
All these abandoned homes like Tombstone. And while you're weeping, there'll be plenty of scumbag rubbing their hands. To them, these houses are chests full of loot.
Let's kick their backsides.
That was easy.
The deed is done.
It's done.
It went swimmingly.
That's that. Now let's get back to sleep. Uh-oh. Oh, it's reduced the thing, the corruption. That's nice. Fortunately, she's not back to life.
I'm gone.
Well, that'd be too much to hope for, wouldn't it? Alright, so...
We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
They think us easy.
Who goes there? Oh On your side, we're trying to get to the Inquisition. Inquisitors. The Inquisitors, good luck to you. Here, cutting down these beasts as a lesson to the rest of them. Good that someone still has the strength to fight. Of course, Edemir has not abandoned us. Oh, well, that's done. Short reprieve, then back to the fighting. Don't get too comfy.
I'm off.
Here, refugee. Hey, a battered looking gnome wearing rags is waving at you with bandaged hand. His hair and skin are halfway through bleaching process and covered in specks of soot and dried blood. Despite his distress, he offers you a friendly smile. Where are you guys heading? Maybe we can go together. We're going where we're going. What's it to you? With a grim expression, Ricard eyes the gnome and his companions just as dirty tattered as him. You go your own way. Hey, come now, that's no way to talk, people. Slender gives the gnome the same wide-eyed grin. We're looking for a safe way out of this quarter. Or just any way out, for that matter. Who are you? We're homeless too, looking for a safe place, you know. One where nothing is burning, exploding or snapping its teeth. I guess that's a luxury these days. One can hope. Have a closer look. Dressed in torn clothes, bloodied, etc. They look as suspicious as your own group for no more nor less. Join our group, it's safer. Here. We have to look after one another. Together, we might just make it through this. It's a great plan. Ricard mutters disapprovingly under his breath, watching the homeless group with suspicion. Let them go. Let's go then, sorry. Where's this camp of yours? Well, here's our camp. Make yourselves at home. Wonderful. Lil's smile grows wider as his friends pull out weapons from under. A great day. Alright, well. You chose the wrong people to fight with, really, didn't you? Stay back, you cultist thugs. I knew it every time. Damn you all. That's you done. To the tower.
Attack!
Bloody demons. Where are you going? What was that weird passing issue?
Strike my masterpiece!
Right.
I do what I must. This will be quick.
Nice and simple.
This will be quick.
We shall
More
overcome.
demons. That's that done.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
alchemist shop. That's possible.
Something's wrong.
Probably. Oh! Yeah, about that.
Aha! A test of my ability.
Uh-oh, gelatinous cubes and we're injured.
Assist me!
Oh, we almost got them. Now we got them. 1369. Get the next level.
I managed.
Train runs right into the city sewers. It seems it was built without the city's permission. Entirely safe. Right.
I managed.
You can break down the door using tools,
Follow if you dare.
which I think we're going to do. Oh, I thought we had tools. Okay. Oh, we've got a camp place there. Nice. Oh, that's to the shop. All right, let's go to the basement and let's camp.
Let me handle them.
Right, let's rest. Now we've looked at that. And we can't break that down because we don't have tools. But it's time to head out.
Strike! The life ends here!
There we are. Fortunately, every bugger's dead. Got an amulet. That natural armor +1. I don't need the other stuff.
I do a test of my abilities.
Cultist bully. Oh, hang on.
Do not hold back.
Got a bab out there.
My mission has ended in failure.
Could this happen?
Yeah, because those buggers are hitting us too hard. That's why.
Could this happen? Could
Lord.
this happen?
Mages and about at this level. Well, I suppose that's the thing.
I managed.
I need a beeline for this place so they could stock up on equipment. Oh, that's gelatinous cube. Or gelatinous monument.
Don't hold back. This will be quick. Mere flesh wound.
Oh, yeah? We escaped. Right.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
We've been to Alchemist shop, that's where we just came out of. We can't get down there.
They think us easy prey.
This can't. I just need to catch my breath.
$11.75.
I do what I
Next
must.
level.
Don't hold back.
Defeat is not an option.
Right. What next? Go camp. Then maybe head over there. Oh, camp's in alchemist shop, isn't it? That's fine. Go downstairs and have a camp. And then leave. It said here, the city's in ruins, there's blood running in the street. What's there to smile about? I've always been a smiley kind of person. I haven't died once so far. Maybe my smile is my lucky charm.
Let's kick their backside.
And we got more invading. There we go.
Let us not hesitate.
Right, out we go.
We will prevail.
Stop you.
Bloody gelatinous cube, we don't want that.
Help! Now!
No, get in there! Alright, we got him.
I'm gone.
Now you,
I will not
bit
falter.
of healing, we've only got one left. I guess one will have to do for now, won't it?
We do it my way.
Close from the inside. Alright, let's get round and start exploring this dark area. To the house. A group of armed tieflings is operating in the house, moving at a brisk pace, piling up silverware, jewellery and coins and loading them into chests, not at all perturbed by the fact that some of their trophies are stained with barely dried blood from the previous owners. The one in charge of the marauders is an unassuming person of indeterminate age and gender. Bring it all over here, and what are you standing around for? Up to it. Don't even think about swiping anything. I can see right through you, scum. Hey there, Dust. Ricard forced a smile. I see the demons haven't gotten you yet. Yeah, I know you're a tough one to kill. When the whole world drops dead, Dust and the crew will survive and lie in their pockets while they're at it. Ah, corkscrew. Dust sneers back at Rekarth. I hear you're best pals with do-gooders these days. You used to command respect, now you're just a pet little canary. Hey, watch it. Keep talking like that and we're going to have a problem. When have I ever ratted on anyone? Want to name some names? No? Then back off. Redcar spits on the ground. I do work with the do-gooders. I don't try to hide it. But only on cultist business. They're friends of yours, is that it? If the family didn't operate these psychos scuttling under their noses, didn't tolerate these psychos scuttling under their noses, maybe Canaries wouldn't be so thoroughly shafted right about now. As if the do-gooders have ever done anything for us. Alright, alright. Dust waves their hand in a placating manner. You want to bend over backwards for the Endeavian Queen, that's your own thing. So long as you don't squeal on your mates. We're a little busy, you see. So you go on your merry way. We've got no problem with you. Just keep your hands off our all. Why are you? Can't you tell? We're house cleaners. We figured we'd wash some floors in here and take out some trash. There isn't much to see, so off you go. Don't get in the way and keep your hands to yourself. We might hit you with a mop by accident. Leaning closer, Redcar mutters, in this city people call this gang the Thieflings. I'm sure you can guess why. They call themselves a family, except it's not the kind of family that invites you round for dinner with pie afterward. The Crusaders never gave a damn about tieflings, so they have to stick together to survive as best they could. If I'd met the Terabates, I'd be working with the tieflings now too. A lot of nice things you got there. Don't you think it's too much to keep to yourselves? Why not share some with us? Dust plays with the dagger for a while, assessing you and your group, then finally spits on the ground in noise. It's only a bit with it. Fine, we'll share. See that room? You can take anything in there, just don't get cocky, or I might change my mind. Walk through, Redcar, is that your name? Yeah, that's what they call me in the shadows. He points at the coiled horns. I used to do all kinds of work. Don't ask. You'll sleep better if you don't know. Want to trade? Sure, why not? Do we have a raised dead? No. We do have some potions. Hang on. Price in descending order. Not going to use that. Not going to use that, or that, or that. The reagent. That'll work. Not a lot, but it's something.
Follow if you dare.
It's a basement. Let's go see what's down there, shall we? My steam heating. People here knew how to live. They did. Well, they did. Careful, the furnace is overloaded. It could blow any minute. Stay away from the pipe. We need to adjust the pressure. In furnaces, where is the valve? Ow. That was a thing. That wasn't a valve, that was a lever, and didn't do us any good, did it?
I'm gone.
Can't get in there. Which is why we went round this way, isn't it?
We do it my way.
Right, let's get into the house again. Want to trade? Sure, why not? Might remember to use that, I suppose. Right, get this done again.
Follow if you dare.
It must mean this room. Don't really have anyone who can use that too well, though. Right. See what we can do here, shall we?
I'm off. I do what I must.
Well, we can't get there. And C11's not valves. You know what? Forget it. I don't think we need to be in here. 1533.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
I managed.
Judging by the lavish, but this is a master of the house. Walter showed him no mercy or his family.
I've survived worse.
Oh God! This isn't good.
A mere hope. How did this happen?
My mission has ended
Yeah,
in
this ain't
failure.
good. I didn't expect that pile. Well, if we go there, that's going to be a problem, so let's go this way. Yeah, go there.
I'm gone.
part of the mouth, thank the gods. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
Defeat is not an option.
Oh, Lord, to Loki.
Don't hold back!
Got the shirt and everything.
I've got you!
Damn it!
Hands off, my friends.
Could this happen? Could this happen?
Oh, God, they've got... Will you stop with the bombs? Rampage, get in there and finish him
My
off.
mission has ended in failure.
A mere flesh wound.
Come on, hit him, Rampage!
Don't hold back!
Hit him!
Could this happen?
What the hell is wrong with you, Rampage?
My mission has ended in failure.
Yeah, all of ours has.
My
I
mission
just need
Get
has
over it.
ended in failure.
a breath.
That was annoying. Right.
I'm gone.
I just think the best way to deal with this. We look here. There's no way through there. No way through there. Means it is over here, isn't it? Get up the wall that
We do
way.
it my way.
The bloody shirt, I don't like them.
What are we doing now?
Most Ultravisi.
Could this happen?
And now the managing's getting on me. Damn it!
Don't hold back!
My mission
Could this
has
Damn
ended in
it!
failure.
This is ridiculous.
I'm gone.
Gone round here. It's all blocked off. I need to take a quick break. I will be back.
This will be quick. Don't hold back! Don't hold back!
You're going down!
Strike! Strike!
My mission has ended in failure.
I'm gone.
I will not falter.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare. This will be quick!
It's you or me!
Don't hold back!
Attack!
Don't hold back!
You're going down!
Strike!
We shall overcome.
Strike!
I'll gut you!
You should have run! This will hurt!
Do not hold back.
You should have run!
It's you or me.
Don't hold back!
Strike as one.
This will hurt!
You're going down!
Hands off, my friends.
Don't hold back! Strike! Strike!
Come.
Mere flesh wound. You should have run!
I'll gut you!
Now, hey.
This will hurt! Could this happen?
It's you or me.
I'm off.
We're back and some way on. Sorry about that. Had a brief interruption that turned into a long interruption that got to come back to the bloody keyboard from, didn't I?
I do what I must.
I'm so tempted to cancel this run through. Because this is just getting silly.
Oh, could this happen?
Alright. We got some rope. All good that'll do us.
I'm gone. This will be quick.
Babao. If it's just a babao, we can handle it.
Could this happen?
Probably.
I'm done with you.
But it's not just a babao, is it?
A mere flesh wound.
It's a babao and a wizard. Bow's down at least.
Could this happen?
Alright.
We do it my way.
We'll climb a wall. Could come in here. Not.
Defeat is not an option.
That's not what I had in mind. Alright, well.
Could this happen?
Well, that was a nice hit. There we are. Why can't we go in now? Oh, we cleared them out, so why can't we go in?
Follow if you dare.
They must have come out of there, so why can't we go in where they came out of?
Aha! A test of my abilities.
What is? Oh, the fighter's eyes go wide. Sir Eckhart, it's you. Yeah, right, sir. As if they're ever going to knight me. Despite his grouchy tone, Eckhart is obviously pleased by his form of address. Hey, I remember you. You were in the squad that raided the barge with the poison on it, right? Yes, I was. If you hadn't exposed the cultist plan back then, it would have been a disaster. Then again, I guess disaster is still stuck in the end. Join forces. We better have a better chance of surviving. Do that, but first we must find Captain Sue. He's here somewhere in the fortifications. We can't live without him, deal? I just remembered there's an alchemy shop nearby. If it hadn't been pillaged yet, we could. So I'm not telling you to start looting, of course. We could really use some potions right now. The city will compensate the alchemist later. We're heading for Defender's Heart. How can we get there? Let me think. It's all cut off over here. Ruins or monsters everywhere you go. I guess your best shot is to make it out of this pit is through the Inquisitor's post at the cathedral. Just northeast of here. You'll have to fight your way through a few bands of cultists. What are you doing here? I'm a guardsman. There is no city guard at the anymore. We've got something of a militia going. Guards, knights, civilians, volunteers. Pretty much anyone who could hold a weapon. How's the fight going? Barely holding on. They say the Queen is already on her way here with an army. Pray to her, my dear, she doesn't delay. Let's go together. Find your captain. Move.
I'm off.
Alright, so...
I do what I must.
That's the balcony, that's not what we need.
I'm gone.
We've been up here. We've been down there, it looks like. No way there. Balcony doesn't lead anywhere. Let's save.
I've survived.
Don't hold back.
Goodness, are you dead yet? My mission has ended in failure.
Get into him, will ya? Don't delay, get into him. Make camp and rest. We're up to level 4, but that's not going to help us much.
We will prevail.
We get interrupted every time we rest. Have you noticed that? Right, you're going to have a dip into, what do you call it? Rogue. Rowdy. Oh, still rogue. You're using daggers, so we'll get the focus on them. Now still in the Ecclesiastic urge. You can have an animal companion. Not a very good one. You can have a dog. So let's make it a leopard. You're still a mad dog. So I have an extra point because we're almost done, I think. Guarded stance. You're still a seeker. Your stuff. Full whack. No point in getting bulwark because we're not getting any armor for them, are we? Well, you already got trip, so never mind that. Shaggy, that'll work. There you go. How are you feeling? Well, my hand hurts, other than that I'm fine, I guess. Alright.
I'm off.
We can't get through there. But where can we get through? Can we get anything up here? I doubt it. It looks like it's all blocked. Oh. Can't do nothing there.
I do what I must.
Come on, there's got to be some way through.
Their life ends here.
Bloody well should do.
We shall overcome.
Come on, don't dick around, get in there.
We do it my way.
We got minor demons. Nothing that way.
Follow if you dare.
Nothing that way. It's to the tower here. It's top of the tower. This is Wrath of the Righteous Through the Ashes. Extremely frustrating. Sorry, I don't know how long you're there, Step On. I'm really sorry. Extremely frustrating. I was doing some reading around on how others reacted to it, and they've all got the same take I do, it seems. That there's just too many fights that are just senselessly difficult. Almost unbeatable. Almost. But you want us to go in there, but there's no way in there. I mean, we can go upstairs to the balcony, but there's no way forward from there. Just... Oh, I didn't update that. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I do what I must.
Well, I probably aren't going to... I don't know if I'm going to save this one or not, but... and I suppose I have to do, really, because I can't rewind it. Just deal with overcooked myself, so tired. So you've been playing Wrath of the Righteous? Let me update the title at least. The title should be updated. No way through there? I mean, where the hell are we meant to go? Nothing in here.
Follow if you dare.
Nothing through this way.
I'm off.
At this point, I'm kind of trying to find anything we can do. Alright, to the roof. Now go to the city downstairs. Okay, so... up here.
Stand with me.
Oh, this is a babao, isn't it? And other stuff too. Not just a babao. Bloody hell!
My mission has ended in failure. end!
Well, that fight would wipe me out last level. It didn't this time. Almost did. Not quite.
Let us not hesitate.
Probably need to go rest though.
Test of my abilities.
No, we've got guards here, so that's not so bad. What the hell? You should be using your bloody blade. What are you doing? Friends, we're going to the Defender's Hut to assist Commander Terabade. You don't look like knights. I should check that you are who you say. Not up to us, they can go, Sister Albrecht. She's decided. Okay. Good. So the temple.
wrong.
There's a trap there.
That was easy.
Halt! The middle-aged elf in half-elfy plate armour, done with Amade's golden swords, points a weapon at you. Stern-looking grey eyes leave no doubt that she's ready to use it. Who are you? Where are you going? We're friends, Sister Albrecht. We're on our way to Defender's Heart. I serve the Eagle Watch. He glances around, then looks her in the eyes and drops his voice. But there is no fire on a freezing night. The grim lines on the forehead soften quickly. She half whispers the countersign. And the moon is clouded. And continues normal, but it's fine. You're in the clear. As for your companions, alright. People, show me your hands. Gloves off. I need to see you've got all your fingers. I swear on all the gloves I've had the pleasure of wearing, all those I've yet to try on, this is the strangest thing I've heard over the madness of the last few days. Sentry raises his hands and wiggles his fingers. Look, all present and accounted for. See for yourself, I got all mine. Is there a problem? What do you want to count fingers for? Now, I'm explaining myself to... Fine. Have you heard of Bimir the Squeezer? For 4 years, that brute has been strangling innocent townsfolk in the back alleys for whatever was in their pockets. He was finally caught and was due to be hanged. Then Discari showed up. Now the murder is at large again. Fortunately, during the arresting, they chopped up a few of his fingers. So it's going to be tricky for him to return to his old ways. But gangsters are imaginative, he'll think of something. I bet that's why he chopped off his hand. And here we are trying to bag him again. He's not among you, very well, welcome. It's a straight shot from here to the tavern. But I can see that you're tired. Rest here with us and you'll need your strength. Who are you? Inquisitors by the grace of Amade and the power of the Queen Galfrey. Until Her Majesty's troops arrive, we hold the line. Protect civilians wherever possible. What's the situation in the city? Everything is under control. You're right. We have a group of survivors with us. Do you mind if the rest here too? Survivors? Eyes narrow. Of course, bring them. They can rest up, naturally, as soon as I check them as well. The last thing I need is Bimir or some other scum like him slipping through. Don't trust the Inquisition. We'll hide. We'll see. Can't let our guards them. So these are survivors, huh? They look like regular lowlifes to me. Are you certain that no cultures or criminals have wormed their way into the merry band? Mir is mourning, wrapped himself in dirty bandages ahead of time. Oh, the pain. Damned cultists, what have they done to me? Sister Albrecht sniffs and looks away. Mir sneaks a grateful nod, his maimed hand on his heart. There's no place for civilians. We can at least offer you a chance to rest up. Sleep, we'll watch over you. Can we get a raised head? I happen to have a dead member of my party. Can we get a raised dead? And here's alright, the militia captain. Once again, the group of escapees was forced to make its way through dangerous streets, which had become a battlefield. They trod carefully, staying out of the demons prowling about. Now and again, they would notice strange, deformed, frost-covered figures following their trail. In the rush to lose their pursuers, escapees soon exhaust themselves, and their need for a safe shelter, while they could recover their strength and grew desperate. They found refuge in a church alongside other surviving townsfolk who hoped that perhaps Day would protect them. Now the Crusaders had failed to do so. Flocks of survivors huddled together in every corner, exchanging news and rumours. A few tieflings surrounded a small knot of people, their gruff voices demanding something from the weak townsfolk. Their harsh rule over war, everyone for themselves, had already been taken effect. Some survivors were hoping to wait things out, while others would complain about the place being poorly protected, etc. Escapees decided to find out who was lurking near the altar. By the altar, the escapees spotted a figure clad in plate armour, a Crusader knight wandering in circles like a madman, muttering incoherent prayers, threatening to kill the demons, and occasionally starting fights with unseen foes. Witnessing the nightmare unfolding in the city must have driven him insane. Calming down the night was impossible. Intervening in the mugging, tieflings whose sluggish faces promised nothing good surround a group of townsfolk. And Bemir, you can do that. Approached the tieflings and clasped near his shoulders in a deceptively gentle gesture. He leaned in and whispered something to the hapless robber, who was now flailing about desperately in Bemir's iron grip. The tiefling cast a frightened look at his captor and at his maimed hand, and then swiftly slunk away. Saved from the mugging, the people looked at the escapees with hope. Their bags of supplies lay nearby, completely defenceless. The escapees let innocents be and wished them luck. On realising that no one was going to mug them, the survivors thanked the escapees profusely. They invited them to sit by the humble campfire, share some of their food and warm cloaks. Alright, camp. The escapees decided to help the townsfolk fortify the church. The tools. Lost the tools. We can't do any more. The escapees decided to go on their way. Leaving the church behind, the escapees headed on. However tranquil the place may have been, they all realised that sooner or later, demon worshippers would have found it and laid siege to it. Before they could take any more off than a few steps from the church, a group of tieflings, their eyes glinting menacingly, blocked the group's path. Flashing their sharp knives, the bandits reminded them about the refugees in the church, the ones they had stopped from robbing, and demanded their share. The escapees decided to start a fight. The tieflings may have had superior numbers, but they did not have the escapee spirit. They were used to relying on intimidation and thievery to get their way rather than fighting. After a few good punches, the robbers took flight. The escapee's journey was long and tough. To avoid the many dangers of the city, they were forced to take a roundabout route, hiding from cultist bands and skirting around the wide cracks in the ground. Exhausted and anguished, "She's dead!" suddenly sat down right on the stones and refused to go any further. "She's dead!" Her lungs produced a sickly wheezing. She could sense a grim fate approaching, and not wishing to prolong the torment, drew a dark glass vial and downed it. Next moment, her eyes closed and left her body lifeless. She was already dead. The road led the escapees to a wide street strewn with bodies, black arrows sticking out of the dead flesh. One of the bodies, however, was still moving. A Crusader ranger, an arrow protruding from his chest, was still alive. He was calling out for help, curled up behind a wagon. But no one was eager to step out into the open. Several dozen townsfolk stood huddled next to the buildings for safety. They all wanted to cross the street, too scared of an archer. Alright. The ranger in distress. With you. Bemir dashed towards the ranger, dodging Demon's shots. Alas, when he reached the Crusader, was already dead. Okay, so we got his bow. Distract the Demon Archer. Never given to anyone because we only have the one. The archer on the tower quickly settled on old Yorkie. A heavy arrow pierced his shoulder, lodging itself in the bone. Had it landed in his breast as left, it would have ripped his throat apart. Having found cover from the black arrows behind a wall, escapees crumpled to the pavement, completely spent. Alright. So I think that means we escape the rich part of the city. If I'm not mistaken, we're in the vicinity of the Defender's Heart now. And that's where we're going to end it for today. This has been a disastrous run. And I apologise for the huge gap in gameplay there, where real life called and I forgot to turn the screen back on afterwards. So, with apologies for that, I shall see you next time.